I mean, you know that I don't work in fitness no more. Like, I don't work in fitness. Wow, it's such a beautiful day. Let's go to the bank. To YouTube every day of February. This morning was great. Just left Long Island City, taught class. So basically I am like building up to teaching the class. My boy basically, I mean, you know that I don't work in fitness no more. Like, I don't work in fitness. Meaning, you know, I'm gonna still do a fitness shoot here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be my main thing no more. Anyway, point is, I am gonna be teaching at Neva probably like twice a week. I don't know, we'll see. Depending on how it goes, maybe I'll teach more. I don't know, just depends on how I feel. But really and truly, you already know my priority is here. Gotta get these edits done. So we'll see. Anyway, gonna be teaching twice a week. And so right now what I've been doing is like building up to teaching the full class all on my own. So right now, Greg, that's my boy, one of my mentors, he's basically like helping me out, like he assists with the class because there's just a lot. Anyway, you don't care about this. What's more important is where we're going right now. We're going to the bank. The major bag hasn't hit yet. It's hit in the future at some point. It's hit, but I haven't, you know, like I haven't caught up to that yet. But remember how I was telling you yesterday about like the whole thing with my my other bank account? It's on DND right now because I don't want to continue speaking about, you know, bank accounts being at zero or whatever. So, you know, I've been using the Venmo as the bank account, but now I actually need a real I need a real bank account. So I'm gonna get one where I can just like have stuff there to like spend and move around as I need. So yeah, we're about to make a new account. Because I'm basically not gonna have any subscriptions coming out of there, so I know that I can like stash my stuff away and be good. You feel me? You feel, wow, it's such a beautiful day. Okay, let's go to the bank. Thank you. All right, we in here. I'm about to open this checking account. I'm waiting for them to find someone that is available. So Don't these gloves just make me, like, I feel like it gives you this very sophisticated look. Maybe I'll link them. Yeah, I'm gonna link them in the description. We'll see if they still have them. Can this guy help me? Well, that was a fail because, I don't know, they talking about 20 to 25 minute wait. I'm like, I got videos to edit. What do you, I don't have that much time to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to open. I'm literally putting money in y'all hands. Kind of. Anyway, we're going home. I'm hungry. First meal of the day. I'm gonna do my best not to talk with my mouth full. Today I really wanted to talk about the whole idea behind posting every day in February, even though it's kind of like a crazy thing to do. And more specifically, I want to talk about how I would plan to monetize if I didn't necessarily have a really specific niche, but I have a very specific idea that I haven't seen executed before in the space of YouTube. So, we're gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna eat first. I'll see you later.
One eternity later.
So, we're gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna eat first. I'll see you later. So later never exactly happened, or I guess it's happening now. Yeah. So how can I break this down? Later never happened because, I don't know, I think I was like editing. Oh, I remember that day, the night before I pulled an all-nighter to post the first video of posting every day, right? And I had started editing and then I hadn't really eaten. I don't remember. All I know is that we never got back to later. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, well, it's cool because that was on Thursday. I was like, well, that's fine. Friday, I'll find some time to film what I said that I wanted to talk about, which is like, you know, how I would plan to monetize and all that. I was like, I'll film it on Friday. And then, cause I was supposed to be editing this video Friday to post it on Friday. And I was like, yeah, so then I'll just add it to the end of the edit and it'll be fine. No one's gonna know. And then that didn't happen. Right, yesterday was Friday. I don't even know the day of the week anymore, but that didn't happen. So then today I had this event where I was speaking, which you'll see that tomorrow. Yeah, because I'm pretty much getting caught up now, so you'll see that tomorrow. Oh no, shoot, you might see that. No, I'm gonna work so that you see it tomorrow, which means I basically have to post 2 videos tomorrow so I can get back on the schedule that I want to be on. Anyway, I was thinking about it today, like I was looking at the time that I had left. I knew I had an edit to do, and I was like, you know what? First of all, the whole point of me being on here is to be as authentic as possible. And yeah, I'm telling a story, which means that like I can craft it and curate it however I want, right? Like, you know, like when someone's writing a book, they can put the end at the beginning. You can play around with it like that. But I was like, nah, I really want, like, we're supposed to be in this together, and we are in this together, like in general, like in, you know, in a very general, broad sense, grand scheme type of way. Like, we're having the same experience. Like, we're really sharing in one experience in this life. The individual details vary, but like what we feel, which I think is what really makes an experience, is essentially the same. So that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, and because I really want to like stay true to that as much as I possibly can, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to pretend that I filmed everything on Thursday when I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not that it would have been a lie, it would have been fine. It's just a video, right? But like, because of what I want to create, I want to really try to stay in alignment with it as best as I can. There's a time for, you know, playing around with time and timelines, but like with this specifically, like what I'm doing right now for this month, posting every day, like it wasn't planned, right? Like I just felt called. Like I felt that, you know, that intuitive, like God was like, hey, let's go, it's time. And so, you know, when you kind of just dropped into it, like you're like, oh, well, we about to do this. I think a lot of this process is gonna be figuring it out as I go. And that's something that I also want to share. Like, yo, I'm really figuring this out, and you're gonna know that because I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the things that are coming up, and I'm like, oh shoot, I have to like navigate this and navigate that, and like, you know, adjust, right? Yeah, like I think it's one of those, it's the part of the story that we never get to see, right? When we see someone really ascend or like really reach their full potential or whatever it is, right? Arrive. No one really arrives, but you know what I mean. That's the part of the story that be missing. Like, how did you get here? You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that like, I'm really figuring this shit. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring out as I go. I've learned a lot of things that have got me to this point where I can even like do this and feel confident that I'll execute it, even with some fear of like, oh my gosh, will I execute it? But a lot of it, I'm really still figuring out as I go. And I think like what's really, I'm gonna sound so corny, but what's really special about it and like what excites me the most is that I'm figuring it out like with you, right? There's something that you're working on right now or that you're trying to figure out, and you're figuring it out as you go, right? And so that's what I mean. Like we really are having the same experience. Like I'm figuring something out, you're figuring something out. A lot of the same questions are running through our minds. And so, yeah, that means a lot to me that we know that we're in this together, right? We're never alone. So, yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna take this piece and put it on the end of the video that you essentially just watched. Okay, I love you, bye! My lips look so ashy.